Tonight, the first big temptation of the year.
Giving in to temptation is what brought you to The Biggest Loser in the first place.
And with immunity on the line,
Oh, yeah, it was definitely starting to get more tempting.
I was thinking maybe I should go for that.
who wants it the most?
Who's tempted?
Arriving at Camp Biggest Loser today, we've had a pretty good start to the week. But today, I had something particularly special in store for my training group.
I'm so sore from yesterday's training.
You're all alive.
Yeah, I think we made it through the night, I'm not sure.
All right, well, I think this is something you guys have been waiting for. How are you, mate?
Good, mate. Here we
Welcome back. Welcome back.
all.
I told you you'd be happy.
Want another hug, Poppy?
Got someone to talk to.
I was certainly shocked, you know. I just didn't expect him back. So, I mean, everyone was really stoked and happy to see the old fella back.
Unfortunately, Jeff has been in hospital for nearly a full week.
The prognosis was that I had low kidney function and also that my immune system was under attack from the rheumatoid arthritis.
How did it feel to have your goal taken away from you?
Terrible, absolutely terrible. And
You've got to make the most of every day, don't you?
You do. You have to take everything that comes your way. You can't afford to look back and dwell on anything. I've learnt that lesson. Oh, I consider myself very lucky to be back in the game. I'm excited. I know I've lost a lot of time behind the others, but I look forward to catching that up.
Now, obviously, with Jeff coming back, it comes back with some restrictions. I can't stress enough to everybody here the responsibility that we have as a training group to monitor Jeff and what he's doing. The first condition is that your heart rate may not go above 120 beats per minute. The second condition is you're restricted to walking only and some light weights. All right, mate, it's great to have you back, buddy. I hope Jeff embraces the opportunity that he's got. This is an opportunity of a lifetime.
All right, you guys, crank it out. Let's go. Every single training session counts. Go, 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 go.
I wanted to use the cardio gym today because it meant that I could handicap the girls to boys with the weight increments. I really wanted to have everybody competing head to head together to see, how we're going.
Kaylin, you're in front, girlfriend.
The first round was David, Tennille, and Caitlin. It's a case of who gets the most repetitions overall. And Caitlin came flying out of the box.
Go, Caitlin. Good girl. Good girl. Come on, you can do this, you guys. You are stronger than you think you are. That's it. You start thinking positively. You start believing in yourself. Come on, clock it up, people. Go, go, go.
I definitely think that we're going to give the boys a run for their money and, we're not only physically strong, we're mentally strong and we can play this game to how we want it to be played.
Good job. We're done. All right, let's see what we got. How many in total?
203.
203. Tennille.
346.
Caitlin.
370.
Oh, go girl. 370. Nice work.
To see that I had 370 reps and Dave only had something in the 200s was definitely good to see.
How we going over there?
112.
101.
Go, Dana.
Going down, Dana.
I'm a really competitive person, so I was pushing myself as hard as I could go to beat Rick and Joe, and I was really hoping that I would come out on top.
Come on, push, 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 push. Go, 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 go. Dana, you're killing it. And don't forget, fellas, the girls are kicking your asses right now.
I wanted to beat Rick straight up just because that's the way we are.
277.
307. Got him. But I had to try and get my bragging rights back off Dana.
334.
She had a bit of lighter weight than me, so I put it down to that.
Caitlin is in front at 370. Can you beat that?
I was already exhausted, but I wanted to go as well as the girls had before me.
That's it. Good.
You definitely felt it in your arms and your legs and your shoulders. Look, it was a good workout.
Elise.
295.
Phil.
342, Michelle.
Oh, very nice number there. However, the winner of today's cardio gym workout goes to Caitlin.
Can't run, but I can do weights.
The fact that Caitlin got the most repetitions out of everybody, I think was just brilliant. It's a real shot in the arm of confidence for her as well. Nice work.
Next on The Biggest Loser.
Welcome to your very first temptation.
Who will be tempted?
I contemplated, do I go, do I stop?
Oh, yeah, it was definitely starting to get more tempting.
Walking into the room, the first thing I saw was a whole line of booths set up with chairs and tables behind them. And then I saw Hayley and thought, what is going to be in store for us today?
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Hayley.
Welcome to your very first temptation. It gives you a chance to win the most sought-after prize in this competition, immunity. But it means succumbing to your old bad habits and weaknesses. Giving in to temptation is what brought you to The Biggest Loser in the first place. But today, with immunity up for grabs, it could be the very thing that keeps you here. Win immunity today and you guarantee you and your partner another week in the competition. Even if you fall below the yellow line, at the next weigh-in, you will not be up for elimination.
I don't think I can afford to face scales without immunity. I'm really concerned about the amount of workload that Jeff can do at the moment being on restrictions, so it certainly is a worry for us.
This temptation is a case of how far are you willing to go? Because the risks are high. Indulging here today and not winning immunity could see you paying the ultimate price at the next weigh-in.
I don't know that temptation's something that I would succumb to just to get immunity. The hard work that I'm going to have to do to wear that off again, I don't know, it's hard enough, I think.
Well, contestants, it's now time to play Secret Service. Here's how it will work. Behind you is a row of 16 private booths, one for each of you. Once in position, a waiter will present you with a series of delicious, mouth-watering and very, very tempting desserts.
I was just thinking that is the worst temptation because I'm such a sweet tooth and desserts would be one of my huge weaknesses.
Each dessert will be presented in rounds and will contain a different amount of calories. When I ask the question, who's tempted, the first person to ring their bell will claim the dish and must eat their dessert immediately. After the final round, the contestant that has consumed the most calories will be the winner. Contestants, should no one play today, immunity will remain with last week's challenge winners, Rick and Joe.
If no one ate in the group, Rick and Joe would keep the immunity, and I thought that's not an option. Caitlin and I really need it more than they do. They're losing big numbers, and Caitlin and I were just above the yellow line, so I thought we need to go for it.
Okay, contestants, it's time to play Temptation.
We took our positions and you had no idea who was beside you, who was going to take the challenge. No idea at all.
Well, contestants, let's find out what the first dish is. The first dish is a mini lamington containing 65 calories. So the question is, who's tempted?
When Hayley asked who wanted to eat it and you had to ring the bell, it just went off bang. Obviously someone had got in really, really quick.
Enjoy.
I don't think many people would have suspected that I would take temptation. They'd probably see Caitlin and I working out a lot and being really dedicated to nutrition. I just knew when they found out it was me, everyone would be really shocked.
OK, contestants, let's find out what the next dish is. The next dish is a chocolate-coated strawberry containing 100 calories. So, who's tempted?
When someone rang the bell, I thought, oh my gosh, who's playing now? Is it Shannon or is it Chris or is it Jana or Lisa? And I was getting a bit stressed out then, thinking, if I'm going to eat and not win immunity, it's just worthless.
OK, contestants, the next dish is a chocolate-coated strawberry containing 100 calories. So, who's tempted?
I had thought about having a real crack at temptation because I was thinking about Jeff and knowing that he probably needs to be here, and I'm really concerned about the weight loss this week. I'm not sure how well we'll go. But it's 100 calories. I thought I could burn it off pretty quickly. It tasted absolutely sensational. Like, oh, I can't describe the feeling. It was sensational.
The next dish is a strawberry cupcake containing 137 calories.
137 calories. I thought I was going to have another crack again.
Who's tempted?
But obviously I've been beaten to the punch.
When I rang the bell really quickly, I thought, I hope they get the hint. I hope they know that I'm in this for the long run and that they don't go up against me again in the next few rounds.
I definitely thought that more than one person was eating. Hearing the two bells, you couldn't distinguish which bell had rung first, you couldn't distinguish where the bell was coming from. And all I could think was that two people were in the race for immunity.
The next dish is a slice of sticky date pudding containing 274 calories.
When I saw it was a sticky date pudding, one of my favourites, I contemplated, do I go, do I stop?
Who's tempted?
But I decided to pull up shop, that was it, no more.
The calories are definitely getting higher, and the bell sounded like the same person again, so I thought, Jesus, this person's keen to win this.
Well, let's find out what our next dish is. The next dish is a caramel slice worth 376 calories.
I have had the odd caramel slice in me day, and I don't mind them, honestly, straight after a meat pie and a nice chocolate milk. Oh, yeah, it was definitely starting to get more tempting.
So then, who's tempted?
I was already ahead, but I rang the bell because I knew that a few more platters would come out with higher calories and someone could just take over at any point. So I thought I better eat the caramel slice and then see what's next.
The bell ring was fairly similar. It was coming from about the same spot. So I figured someone was playing fairly hard, and I kept adding up the calorie count in my head. When it sort of got up to about 900 calories, I thought, gee, whoever's going for this is pretty serious.
The next dish is a carrot cake containing 762 calories. Who's tempted?
Hayley said the carrot cake was over 700 calories. I thought to myself, that better not be Rick ringing that bell.
I was feeling really ill at that point and I wasn't really happy with having to eat it, but I had to just go all for it, just to guarantee my chance at immunity and me winning immunity for both Caitlin and myself.
Contestants, for the final dish, we've prepared something very special. A giant creme brulee. This dessert contains a massive 2,498 calories. And let me tell you, the person that eats this creme brulee will win immunity.
anyone could eat at that point and win, and I was worried that they would consider taking it and beating me, and the 1,600 calories that I'd eaten would be worth nothing.
I was thinking, well, maybe I should go for that. I mean, Jen and I have been under the other line once before. It could be this week, we could be there again.
So, for the last time, who's tempted? Bon appetit.
Holy crap. When the waiter put the creme brulee in front of me, I actually underestimated how large the serving size was. It was huge. I had no idea how I was going to eat it on top of 5 desserts.
The size of that bowl, I thought, yeah, that's about 6 portions in there. It's going to be monumental.
It seemed to take the person there forever to eat that creme brulee. You could tell they were really struggling. Some of the noises that were coming out of there, I was really feeling for them, and it was going to be a struggle.
I'd eaten 4 days worth of food in one sitting, but I felt so happy that I had guaranteed myself another week here in the competition along with my sister, and I'd won immunity. But little did I realise I had to eat that whole dish of creme brulee in order to win.
If you do not finish the dish, the calories you've consumed so far will count for nothing.
I was feeling so sick, and I didn't know if I could get through it, and at that point I was really doubting myself. It was too much.
If you do not finish the dish, the calories you've consumed so far will count for nothing.
I was feeling so sick, and I didn't know if I could get through it, and at that point I was really doubting myself. It was too much.
Oh, my heart went out to the person that was playing. I mean, they'd played hard and probably thought that they were sitting pretty with it. And, you know, to have that potentially taken away, I felt for them because it was going to be tough. I really didn't think they were going to get it down.
My stomach felt like it was going to explode. The food felt like it wasn't going down and it was stuck up in the top of my neck. And it was horrible. I was just so emotional, and the sugar started kicking in, and I was shaking and sweating, and I didn't know if I could get through it.
Contestants, temptation is now officially over.
I felt so disgusted and really stressed out that I'd eaten 4 days worth of food in one sitting, but I knew what my motivation was, and I'm proud of doing that for me and my sister.
Contestants, it's now time to find out who gave in to temptation and who stood strong. You'll be interested to know that out of the 16 of you, only 2 played for immunity. One of you ate just one dish containing 100 calories. And that person was Wayne. That means, Dana, you took the lion's share of the offerings, eating a total of 6 dishes and consuming an incredible 4,112 calories.
I think we were all just in shock that she had managed to consume that amount of calories. Her only saving grace is she's got an extra week now to get it off.
Dana, you took a huge gamble and it's paid off handsomely. You've won immunity for both you and your sister Caitlin. That means both of you are safe for another week. Why did you take such a huge gamble?
Because
to be here so much. I don't want Caitlin to leave here before she's lost all of her weight, so I took that gamble, and I know I can work it off, and I'm going to work hard to work it off, and I'll be dedicated to that, and I'm doing this for my sister first priority.
I'm so grateful that Dana ate all that food today for me.
Caitlin, she's a pretty special sister, isn't she?
She's an amazing sister.
Oh, I love you.
With one couple now secure with immunity, the rest of you will have to work extra hard to stay above the yellow line. Good luck to everyone, and I'll see you soon.
Thanks, Caitlin. I think I've proven that the Yellow Girls are contenders in this game. I feel like we are a bit underestimated, and I think that we will show everyone that we're here to stay.
Aside from having to burn off the 4,112 calories, which is going to be a mighty effort, I wouldn't want to be Dana when Michelle finds out. Michelle is going to tear her in half.